Hi Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am finally back with some video shares for you. And well, okay, not a video share, but a scrapbook process video. For this one, I'm going to be using the July Clique kit, and this one was a lot of fun. I really liked this one. So I liked these two papers, and I thought it would be cool to kind of use both of them. So I'm going to use them together like the way that I have them now. And I'm just cutting down my photos. So the story behind these photos is that my kids had just gotten done doing a race, like a run. Our pediatric center puts on a little, I don't know what you call it, but like an annual fun run is what they call it. But it's like a little activity to help encourage kids to stay active, and the kids get trophies. Not all the kids get trophies. Some of the kids get trophies, like they do first, second, and third place for each age group. They have 4 different age groups, I believe. And so after that, we were all hot and sweaty, and so I thought it would be fun to go to a nearby ice cream store. So these are pictures that I took there at the ice cream store. So here now I am going to start gluing down all of these strips of paper. Now this kit was called Carpe Diem, and like I said, it's from Clique Kits, and I am absolutely loving my Clique Kit subscription. Like, their kits have just been so amazing. I have not been disappointed by a single one of them. So this is for the month of July, and let's see, I think it was Chicken Nitty 365 was the name of the collection. So yeah, I believe that's what it was called. So here I am just trying to figure out what I want to do for the title. So in the kit came the striped black and white alpha that says the word pour, and then I bought extra the word dad, that alpha that I spelled out the word dad with, and I'm going to put it sideways like I have it here. And then here I'm just kind of going through the journaling cards, trying to figure out what I want to do. Now I am going to spray a little bit of this homemade mist. I just used some paint that I got from Joann's. It was a pink paint, and then added a little bit of water to it. So I just sprayed some down in the bottom left-hand corner and then up in the top right-hand corner. So now here I am going to pull off this brad, and I'm going to use my handy dandy crocodile to make a hole in the paper so I can put the brad there. Now I'm going to glue down the photo and start putting down the title. So the title is going to say PoorDad, and then I'm going to have like a subtitle. So here I'm thinking that it looks kind of bare around the title, so I'm going to actually change up where I have that brad. But for now I'm going to leave it there, and then I'm also going to put another one next to the word pour. Oh, I am going to change it. I thought I was going to wait a while. So here I'm thinking maybe I'll use a flare button, but I don't really like the way that looks. So this is when I decide to just move up the brad and then make a little banner out of this black paper. So here I'm just fiddling with putting all of that down on the paper. Excuse me, I had a yawn. Okay, so now I have that down. And I'm going to put down, I thought I would use that blue one, but I think I'm going to change it to a different color. I don't know, maybe I don't change it. Yeah, so now I'm gluing down the other photos, and I have this little wood veneer piece, and it says Happy Moments on it. I'm going to use another pink brad, and I'm going to put it in the left-hand side where there's a hole, so that if you wanted to put, you know, string there or whatever, you could, but I decided I didn't want to do that. I apologize that you can't see that bottom corner. Okay, so here I'm thinking that I'm going to write out ice cream with this alpha, but this alpha was really, really hard to use. This is another alpha that I bought extra, and I kind of wish that I hadn't bought it because I didn't really use it a whole lot, and I don't know if I will again, because there's only like one or two of each letter, and so that's kind of frustrating. Okay, I had to take a break for a little while, and I came back the next day, and now I'm going to finish it up. You know how sometimes you just hit these roadblocks and you're like, okay, I can't finish this tonight, or I can't finish this layout today, and you have to leave it for 24 hours? Yeah, that's what happened. So in the meantime, I had done my nails, which you can definitely see because they're like this bright, they look orange in the video, but they're like bright pink for real. Okay, so here I am writing out with these Teresa Collins black little letters, and I'm saying, don't worry, Tinny will share. So my 5-year-old's nickname is Tinny because his name is Tinian, so we just take off the last two letters and that's his nickname. So here I'm just spelling it all out, and I'm going to end up putting it exactly where I have it right now. So here I pulled out some of these enamel plastic shapes. They're not enamel dots, they're shapes, and I don't remember who they are by. They are, however, in the Clique Kits shop. I believe they still have them in the shop. So you can go search for them, and they would be under the July kit if they still have them in the store. Okay, so now I'm going to start putting down this subtitle. Okay, so now that I'm finished up with this subtitle, I am going to move on to the journaling. I believe that's what I'm going to do now, and I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. Oh, I forgot. I do decide to outline the word pour just because it's kind of hard to see, and so I wanted to make sure that you could actually read it. So I decided to outline that, and then this is where I'm going to pull out my ruler, and I'm going to make a bunch of lines, and I'm going to do my journaling on there. And I can just read you my journaling. So the journaling says, we have learned over the past year or more that Jonas and Tinian don't always eat all of their ice cream. Mark has taken it as his fatherly duty to eat the rest of theirs when they are finished. This time he decided not to get a cone for himself and acted sad because the rest of us got one. So silly. So I definitely underestimated how many lines I needed to use. So I just kind of kept adding them as I was going because I never really know how much journaling I'm going to do. And I actually did a lot of journaling on this layout, which I don't normally journal a whole lot. And so it's always interesting when I do actually end up journaling a lot. So I think I'm almost done. I don't think I really do anything else. Oh, I think I do move a couple things on the layout just so that the placement is a little bit better. So here I am finishing up the journaling, and then I'm going to move the stars that are by the word pour and above the word dad. I'm going to move them down by the journaling. And in this process, I totally ripped off some of the paper up there by the word pour. So it looks kind of funny, but I mean, you can't really tell. I hope you can't at least, but yeah. Anyway, that is the end of my layout. Thanks so much for coming back and for being so patient with me. I know that I posted my first layout so long ago, and then I just haven't had time to sit down and do any process or any voiceovers, so yeah, I apologize about that. Oh, I do add some more of the mist, the pink mist that I had made, and then I'm going to call it good for this layout. Thanks so much. I'll be back tomorrow with another July layout. Bye.